Hello, world. My name is Simon, and I've been, trying to line this up for a very long time, to make it look like my webcam, and then I can be like, watch, it's not my webcam. Hufflepuff. My roommate's a Hufflepuff. Anyway. So, this is, the third time or something that I've tried to do this. Okay, so what happened the first time was that I did this recording, and, my iPod died. I got a new iPod for Christmas, which is why we're now able to do this. So I was recording, and then my iPod died, and then when I turned it back on, it wasn't there. Nothing was there. I'm like, okay, maybe, when an iPod dies, it doesn't say a movie that you are recording at that moment. I'm like, okay. So, I, do it again this morning. But you wouldn't have seen the first clip. So you won't know the drastic difference in my hair. So, I re-recorded it this morning, and, I'm rolling, it's awesome, and then, I get done with the thing, I plug it into my computer, and then iTunes is like, hey, you wanna, this is a new iPod, do you wanna, back it up? I'm like, I have a lot of music on iTunes, I might as well. So I do that, and yeah, that's what's happened. You do a backup, all of your stuff on the thing is gone. You recover a backup, and all of your stuff on the thing is gone. So I have nothing. Again, I've got the apps that I downloaded, because, they were all free, and I just re-downloaded them. But, yeah. So, third time's the charm, right? Third time's the charm. Okay, so, I'd like to start this off 3 minutes in, with a little life update. I am now at college, and I've just realized that it's 11:40, and my roommate might be walking in at any point. This is going to be annoying, because I actually have a point to make about him, when he's not in the room, because he's way too nice for me to say it in the room, but we'll be getting to that. So, new semester, little life update. I'm now in my second semester. I have a professional exam at the end of this semester, so I'm taking a light course load to be able to study for that when, the time comes. But the time hasn't come, so I'm at a really light course load. So I'm going to try this, daily uploading thing, and not just, the daily uploading that I said I would do previously. I have a schedule, I have reminders set up to, send to my phone to be like, hey, upload. And I'll be like, I'm in the middle of class right now, because I set them for, really inopportune times. But they will go off, and then I will do them, and it's going to be awesome. Yeah. So, yeah. So, daily uploading, and the schedule will be, yesterday, actually, the first episode of my, endeavors into the Feed the Beast pack. A new Feed the Beast pack, Resurrection, came out. And first episode of that went up yesterday under the title of Minecraft Mondays, which I find out later, while I'm uploading, that Minecraft Mondays is actually a thing that Bebop Vox did some point. I'm not trying to copy him. I just I made that alliteration as well, and that's the thing that happened. So yeah. So we have Minecraft Mondays. This, right now, if you couldn't tell by the title of the video, is going to be Talk Tuesdays. Mostly because I couldn't find something that began with T. And we'll get to Thursday in a second. Wednesdays are whatever Wednesdays, because I have, lots of things recorded that I just can't alliterate, and I don't want to, make into long weekly series. So yeah. Whatever Wednesdays. Yeah. Thursdays are going to be Dungeon Defenders Donors Talks, because again, I couldn't find a game that started with T. So I've gone into a different language. I've gone into German. It's Dungeon Defenders Donnerstags. Or DDR, which is another game that I'm not playing, but it's going to be Dungeon Defenders Thursdays. And Thursday is abbreviated with an R for some reason. I would have done it with an H. My personal thing. But yeah. DDR. And then we have on Fridays, actually went up previous Friday, whatever day that was. It was the 9th. Went up on the 9th, is going to be Kerbal Space Program. Because, Space Program Fridays is SPF, and I thought I was being funny. So yeah, that's going to be KSPF, and we have DDR, and whatever Wednesdays, and Talk Tuesdays, and Minecraft Mondays. And that is the thing that I'm going to stick with for a length of time. I don't know how long. There's something floating around in my room. But yes. So, as I said, 3 minutes in, I don't want to be recording while my roommate is in the room. Mostly because, he actually, the reason why I'm able to record so much is that, I'm on a light semester, and both my roommate, whose bed you can see behind me, and our third roommate, who spent most of his time in here last semester, they are both doing heavy course loads, and, they won't be in the room. So, I'm awesome, I can record. Because, I have a problem of, I don't want to be this loud and flamboyant in the room while, there's some people on the couch. 'Cause, that has to be, really awkward for them, because they're, I'm here, oh my god, awesome, yeah, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this, and they're, sitting right there, just okay. I have no problem having them also on a mic, which we can now actually do, because we have this, and this can record just, voice memos, and then I can, layer both of our voices together, and it can actually be a thing that, we can now have co-op recording, because previously, I record with my headset that is my main microphone, and, I couldn't, we couldn't get both of our voices. Like, I actually tried it with our third roommate, not the one who lives right there. The third roommate who spent most of his time here. We actually tried it with him, and like we tried all of my microphones, because I like have that headset microphone, which is my best sound quality. We have a stand microphone, which we thought would work, but it's just way too bad of a microphone to pick up both of our to pick up any of our voices, let alone both of them. And then, like, I have another microphone, which is, like, just a shirt clip-on microphone, that is, way too sensitive, actually, and, like, yeah, the thing with it being a shirt clip-on microphone is that it doesn't really have any connections, and, like, we couldn't stand it up between us, so, like, we had to have it on somebody, or on the desk, but the desk didn't work, because, like, as I was, typing on my keyboard to, like, actually play the games, I was creating knocking noises with that, and, like, I kept on knocking it with my other hand, because, like, that's my mouse hand, and it just wasn't working very well. But now that we have two forms of recording, like, he can be hooked up to this, I can be hooked up to, my actual computer, and, like, I can layer the thing. And it can be awesome. So yeah, look out for that, but don't look out too closely. Next thing, privacy. Another reason why I don't want to record with them in the room is that, like, they're perfectly fine with me, like, doing this whole you and me thing. And that makes it sound like I'm dating you. But my girlfriend's also okay with that, so, yeah, take from that what you will. Don't do an internet, though. Yeah. But, like, both of my roommates are, like, perfectly fine with me doing this, but, like, neither of them have appeared on the show. I mean, our third roommate, as I said, we were trying to do some recording, but it just wasn't working. So, like, I haven't said either of their names. I've just referred to them as roommates. I haven't showed pictures of them. That's because, like, privacy and all of that. Like, I don't want to intrude in their privacy, which is also why, like, I haven't told you guys where I'm going to college, or, like, what dorm I'm living in. Actually, if I told you what college I'm going to, you could tell by, like, the setup of the room, where, like, what dorm I'm in, but, like, then you would need to find what floor I'm on, and what, room number I am. But I'm protecting everybody's identity here. I'm not gonna tell you guys that. This is also the reason why, like, I make sure that I don't have, like, envelopes with my address on it back at home. Like, previous YouTube channel I had, that's a story for a different time. Previous YouTube channel that I had, like, an envelope on my bed, like, way the back of the shot. But, like, I apparently kept on moving my monitor, and, like, somebody was able to, like, interpolate the vectors and, like, figure out where I lived, and just sent me, like, a nice letter. Like, it was the first piece of fan mail that I got, and, like, it's still at home. I have kept it. But yeah, that was sort of creepy. So, like, I went back and, like, took down the video and added a black bar over that envelope, and then put it back up. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm protecting I'm protecting everybody's privacy here, just to be a good Samaritan. But yeah, like, if I get their permission, if they want to do something together, I'm perfectly fine with that. Like, they are, ooh, wow, they are awesome people. And I've no problem, like, bringing them on. They're awesome people. You will like them. I have no doubt about that. Yeah. The other topic that I talked about in the previous one, like, I have, the reason why I keep on looking up is because there's a list that I made to make the second recording of this, for, like, all of the points that I talked on, just out of my mind as quickly as possible when I figured out that the first one did not actually record. But yeah, I've written down everything, and, like, I have no clue how I was able to connect this to, like, I talked about the new iPod wristband, like, stud thing on the back. No clue how I was able to connect that. So I don't feel like I will talk about that now. Possibly later. Possibly never, because that's sort of like a really boring topic, and, like, I thought it was interesting, when I figured it out, because it's like this whole liability thing, but maybe later. We'll see. But yeah, that is all I have to say on that. I would like to say thank you all for watching. My name has been Simon. You have been awesome. I love you all. I can't do that with both my hands because the other hand is sort of holding my camera. But yes, I love you all. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.